Hi guys, Totallydubbed here, and today I'm doing a video overview and unboxing of the Abkoncore C610S PC case. Now I'd like to thank Abkoncore for actually sponsoring this video. If you'd like any more information or indeed would like to purchase this case, do check out in the links in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what's inside. Make sure you are careful with your knife or whatever it is that you use to unbox your product, and then we'll get the case out. Now we've got the case out the box and get the polystyrene off and then the film. And so you can see I've got now the case. Next up I'm going to remove the actual screws over here so we can access the inner part. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here because I don't want the piece over here, the see-through piece, to kind of fly past, shall I say, because there's no support here other than the screws. So there we go. Get rid of this. Just to let you know, it's not made out of glass. It's I would say Pyrex in terms of my guess. There's another film over here which we're going to remove. Now we've changed view, and I do want to mention before jumping into the case the actual case dimensions. It's 21 by 6 by 45.5 and 47 centimeters. So you just want to bear that in mind in case you're trying to fit it in a certain way. It is built for ATX motherboards, so again, worth bearing that in mind in case you have an M-ATX build. And then it's also got a pre-installed 140mm fan, which is over here. You can see a 3-pin connector over here, and it's a rear mounted fan, so it's supposedly, if it's going to be in this setup, it's going to be the exhaust fan. Now at the front you can also put in some fans. You've got 3 120mm fan spaces or 2 140mm fan spaces. And as for the top as well, you've got that option as well. You've also got a removable fan dust cover, so that's quite good. It's magnetic, so it kind of fits on. Now inside the case, what you'll find is a manual which will give you a list of the things which are included and a little bit more information about it in terms of, let's say, for example, the motherboard position if you so want to use it. And also what you'll find is a bunch of motherboard screws, like standoff screws, and also ones that you will want to mount other things. And then you've also got a motherboard alarm if you still use that. I don't personally use that in my PC build, but of course your mileage may vary. You've got a few cable ties as well, very small ones, and then you've got these metal inclusions which are for the back, let's say for the I/O ports, so you can have these if you, let's say, install a GPU and then remove it, then you'll want to maybe include this to give it a more sleeker look. Now as we move on to the back, what you'll be able to see is the included cables over here. Now the cables are pretty standard when it comes to a case. So in other words, you've got your USB 3.0, you've got your Molex connector, and you've got your SATA connectors as well, and of course the ones which are going to go fit into your motherboard, so let's say Reset SW and Power SW. And so here you can see the rear of the case, and this can be removed via 2 sets of screws. Now underneath there is also a removable dust cover for the PSU. Presumably you'll fit in the PSU over here, which I'll be worried if you don't, but nevertheless it fits over here, which is good. You've got a removable dust cover because you can clean that. The feet over here have got rubberized bottoms, which is good in terms of reducing, like dampening the overall sound, and of course in terms of the overall look and design. Now in terms of the HDD compartments, they can be removed like so, and of course the HDD or SSD can be fitted over here depending on the different mounting screws, and then the screws are provided within the case if you so wish, and it's kind of like a hot fix type of design, so you can easily remove the drive base if you so wish. Now I'd also like to point out the front part of the case. Now you've got a power button, LED button which determines the LEDs which are at front of the case, so built-in LEDs. You've also got the reset, you've got USB 3.0 as I mentioned before via that one connector, and then you've got 2 USB 2.0 ports, and then microphone input and headphone output as well. Again, these are all dependent if you do connect them up to your motherboard, so you will want to bear that in mind. if you want to utilize all these features. And finally, I did want to showcase the LEDs over here. So the PC is currently connected to my main computer via Molex connector, so you can see the LEDs in play. Now I'm just going to click the LED button and you'll be able to see the different type of LED modes that come up. What I like over here is that you've pretty much got a lot of different customization, from singular colors like this to the more fancier RGB colors. So it's really nice to see that Abkoncore has kind of built that in, and of course, given its price tag as well, it's a nice inclusion, a nice sort of little touch. So there we have it, guys. That's been my overview and unboxing of the Abkoncore C610S case. Let me know in the comments below what you make of the case, or indeed if you've got any questions. I'll be sure to try and answer them to the best of my knowledge. Of course, as always, subscribe, favorite, share, like the video if you haven't already, to continue helping the channel grow. Alright guys, I've been Totally Dubbed. Take care and bye bye.